Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the high-rise apartments that are going up in Jamaica, especially the city of Kingston. Now, a lot of construction is going on around Jamaica in terms of high-rise buildings going up. So today we're just going to focus on the residential apartments that are going up, and we're going to talk about the ones under construction and the ones that are finished. So recently, or over the last few years, a lot of high-rise apartments have been going up. Now, the reason for this is it's not really a law, but there is basically something on the books that says you must have a certain amount of acres to have habitable rooms. So what changed is that they increased the habitable rooms per acre. So therefore you can now you can have more rooms on an acre basically. So that is what has changed recently. So that has facilitated these high-rise buildings. Now, a high-rise building it varies in in different places as to what is considered a high-rise building. Some places say if it's over 13 floors, it's a high-rise building. Some say if it's over 10 floors, it's a high-rise building. And they have a similar thing for skyscrapers. If it's over 40 floors, then it is considered a skyscraper. So currently Jamaica doesn't have any skyscrapers. Okay, so let's go through the apartments that are under construction. So you have the Nitrams at Waterloo, which is 6 stories, and it's 48 luxury apartments in it. And that is located on Waterloo Avenue. And actually, most of these apartments that are under construction are located between the Waterloo area and New Kingston. Okay, next up you have the Terra Nova, the residences at Terra Nova, and that's 14 floors. So this one is definitely a high-rise building, and this one was in the news recently because it started out as a residential apartment building. Persons made deposits on the apartments, and then the owners of the Terra Nova Hotel decided that they were no longer going to sell them as apartments. They were going to use the building or the units as part of the hotel, so they would become suites for persons to rent. So, but nonetheless, it's on the list at 14 floors. Then you have the Rogers apartment building, which is on Waterloo Avenue, and that is 20 floors. I think it's going to be 99 apartment units. Okay, and then further down in New Kingston now you have the Cambridge, and that's going to be over 170 units. And that is, the Cambridge is 10 floors. And then you're going to have the Ascent, which is going to be 27 floors. And that's going to be a mix between commercial and residential. So those are the major apartment buildings that are under construction, and these are considered more or less high-rise buildings. So that's what we're focusing on today, high-rise buildings. And the Rogers at 20 floors will hold the title as the tallest building in Jamaica when completed. But the ascent at 27 floors will replace it as the tallest building in Jamaica. And we should point out that before these buildings were built or are in the process of being built, the tallest buildings were mostly hotels. On the list of tallest buildings, you had hotels and commercial buildings. For example, before these buildings were built, the tallest building in Jamaica was the Jamaica Pegasus, which was 17 floors. And then the second tallest was the Scotiabank Centre in downtown. And then the third tallest was the Sunset Jamaica Grand, which is a hotel in Ocho Rios. And then the fourth tallest was the Wyndham. And we say was because this list is going to change, but I'm just letting you get the gist. The Wyndham was a hotel. The fifth tallest building was the Bank of Jamaica commercial. The seventh tallest was Sunset Jamaica Grand 1, which is also in Ocho Rios. So of the 20 tallest buildings in Jamaica, before this modern construction, only two. The Powell Plaza was number 9 and Ocean Tower was number 14. Those were the only 2 residential apartment buildings that made the list. And I'm just pointing out that now it is the residential apartments that are going to hold the title as tallest. They are the ones that are getting basically taller. And we should just point out that the Powell Plaza was built as a hotel. I think it was Crown Plaza Hotel. So it wasn't built originally as an apartment building. But that just goes to show the shift in what these buildings are being used for. So it basically was just the Ocean Towers in downtown Kingston that was built as an apartment building. So of the 20 tallest buildings in Jamaica, only one was a residential building. The rest were hotels or commercial buildings. But all that is changing now because we have so many buildings going up that are residential. And as we said, the Rogers will be the tallest building in Jamaica, and then the Ascent, and they're both residential, although the Ascent is a mix. Okay, now we have a lot of we have a lot of other apartment buildings that are actually finished. You have 20 South, which is right next to the Terra Nova Hotel, and that's 10 floors, and that's a residential apartments. Then you have Genesis 28 beside it, and these are all in the Waterloo area, which is 8 floors. And then you have Parkhurst 1, which is 7 floors, all residential. Then you have the Via at the Braemar, which is finished, and that's 10 floors. That one is in New Kingston. Then you have the Hampshire, which is 66 apartments. That one is finished. And then you have Ruthven Towers. I'm not sure how many floors the Ruthven Towers is. It could be 10. And those are more apartment buildings that have been built recently. So a lot is going on reconstruction in Jamaica of high-rise buildings. Alright guys, remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.